Oh, those are nice. The tulips are still on full.
Let's go around.
What happened?
There, you can see they sprinkled seeds. They let it grow. No, we forgot. We're crazy. They're beautiful.
National velvet.
And what looks to be the same, or maybe they are, maybe the hemisphere refers to those in the back. I guess it does.
Hemisphere. Yeah, unfortunately some of them are already withering. Udah banyak yang mulai layu ya. Udah mulai hilang bentuknya. Karena ini udah puncaknya banget.
Aku bisa bilang itu gedung, how do you say government buildings?
Gedung pemerintah.
Pemerintah ya. Jadi biasanya how do you say Senin sampai hari Jumat ada banyak workers from the government buildings that would come out here and have lunch.
Ah, okay, yeah.
And it's always busy here because of the government buildings, and there are a lot. There's a couple thousand workers
sorry.
here. They spill out over into Dow's Lake area and have lunch during the lunch hour, so it's always a busy time here. That's what I remember when I was doing my co-op about 10 years ago. This is Anarcan is there, and I forget which other government building.
Ah. Percaya nggak, geng, kalau ternyata danau ini dulunya adalah rawa-rawa? Sekarang tempat ini telah menjadi danau yang indah. Dan seringkali kalian bisa menjumpai orang-orang bermain sepeda ataupun berolahraga di seputaran danau tersebut. Ini patung apa ya, gengs? Apakah kalian masih ingat di episode pertama? Tulip Festival ini diselenggarakan setiap tahun untuk memperingati hubungan baik antara Belanda dengan Kanada. Karena Kanada turut serta dalam memperjuangkan kemerdekaan Belanda dari para Nazi pada waktu Perang Dunia Kedua. Dan Kanada juga menyelamatkan ratu mereka. Nah, patung ini juga adalah hadiah dari Belanda untuk Kanada. Yuk, kita keliling lagi.
I can be sad with you. Just take my hand and fly out to dreams where the skies are so clear. With you, I wanna stay with you.
Oh, those are nice. The tulips are still on full.
Let's go around.
What happened?
There, you can see they sprinkled seeds. They let it grow. No, we forgot. We're crazy. Water. I'm thirsty. I don't know about you.
Yeah, we didn't bring a bottle of water.
It's crazy. We have like a whole pack of right now.
Ternyata, gengs, bunga tulip ini unik loh. Mereka mungkin terkenal di Belanda, tetapi aslinya dari Sentral Asia. Iya, betul, Sentral Asia. Mereka tumbuh di daerah Turki, Kyrgyzstan, dan juga Uzbekistan. Dan yang lebih menarik lagi, ternyata kata tulip berasal dari bahasa Persia, yakni dalban, yang berarti turban. Karena konon katanya bunga tulip mirip seperti turban. Unik ya? Coba kalian tebak, ada berapa banyak jenis bunga tulip di dunia? 20? 50? Salah, jawaban yang benar adalah lebih dari 150 jenis. Banyak juga ya. Nah, yang lebih wow lagi nih gengs, ternyata pada tahun 1634 sampai dengan 1637, bunga tulip adalah bunga yang termahal di seluruh dunia. Bahkan bisa dibilang harganya mencapai hampir 10 kali lipat dari gaji seorang pekerja buruh pada waktu itu. Wow, sepertinya buat para pria yang mau merayu pacarnya dengan bunga ini, pada zaman itu harus nabung dulu ya gengs. By the way, kalian tahu nggak sih kalau ternyata bunga tulip juga bisa dimakan loh? Iya, bisa dimakan. Pada zaman Perang Dunia Kedua, ternyata tulip dipergunakan sebagai pengganti bawang bombay. Dan ternyata bisa juga dijadikan wine. Amazing ya? Jadi penasaran, wine tulip itu seperti apa ya rasanya?
Jadi itu tadi sudah kita lihat semua bunga-bunga tulip yang ada. Kita sekarang lagi jalan di sampingnya danau. Jadi kita akan menuju pulang sekarang karena masih banyak yang harus kita lakukan. Tapi semoga kalian senang dengan video seperti ini. Kita menunjukkan kehidupan yang ada di Kanada, khususnya di Ottawa dan Gatineau. Babe, you wanna add something to conclude today?
Bahasa Indonesia?
No, bahasa Inggris boleh.
Bahasa Inggris?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what to say. It was really a nice day to come out. A little disappointing in the sense that the tulips a lot of them were wilting.
Ya, karena
But
kita
I
datang
don't,
telat.
it's not a complaint, it's just an observation. I could have come out here without seeing any tulips and I would have been happy. Just to get out of the house, number one, and number two, to enjoy a nice, warm, sunny day, which is something we don't typically experience like this in May. The odd time here and there, but not usually.
And
So,
last year we were not even able to do this because
Last-
we're on lockdown.
and last year, I'll never forget, May 15th, we woke up to some snow on the ground. May 15th, we are May 19th, so a year and 4 days later, and it's 30 degrees,
Yeah.
right? Welcome to Canada. And
Welcome to
that's the way
Canada.
it rolls here. Yeah. So we're just enjoying it, enjoying what we can.
My phone almost fell. So yeah, anyways, guys, thank you for
Yeah.
watching, and we hope to see you in the next.
Next time,
Episode.
there's something else interesting happening, which is not going to be easy given the lockdowns. You know, up until June 2nd, and it's going to progressively open up as we go through the summer. But it's not going to become full-blown open like it is in some parts of the States. So stay tuned
All right.
for pre-normal life activities with Aria and Stefan.
Okay, take care, guys. Bye.
Tunggu dulu, masih ada sedikit lagi. Ayo kita jalan-jalan keliling danau.
Are these mallards? Oh, geese. Hi, geese or goose.
Ups, mereka ternyata bukan burung bebek, tetapi burung angsa.
Stefan talking with the goose. You're gonna ask them where did they fly south?
Burung-burung angsa Kanada ini ternyata suka sekali berada di tepi air dan juga di taman-taman. Mengapa demikian? Karena satu, mereka bisa mencari makan dengan mudah, dan yang kedua, mereka bisa berjaga-jaga dari para predator. Jika kalian ingin bermain di air, di Pavilion Dawes Lake ini, kita bisa menyewa perahu kayak, perahu bebek, atau paddleboard. Apalagi kalau sedang musim dingin, di sini kita bisa main ice skating loh. Wah, seru banget pastinya. Oke, sekian dulu ya. Sampai jumpa di episode berikutnya. Jangan lupa untuk subscribe, like, share, dan komen di bawah ini. Bye!